Everybody, my name is Moise and welcome to part 2 of how to solve a Rubik's Cube. In this part, we're going to learn how to solve the second layer, as well as set up the third layer, so in the last step, you can just easily solve that. Now, if you recall correctly from last video, if you haven't watched that, I will link that in the description below, as well as all of the other videos on this how to solve a Rubik's Cube. But in the last video, I told you the first algorithm, which is right up, top left, right down, top right. And I said that if you do this 6 times, you're going to end up with the same cube. So I've already done it once. So this is the second time. This is my third time. This is my fourth time. And this is my fifth time. And the sixth time. And I end up in the same spot as I did before. Now, this isn't something you guys have to worry about. It's just a nice fun thing that I noticed. But let's get started and solve the second layer now, without further ado. Alright, so the second layer consists of these pieces right here. These are also called edge pieces. So this piece and this piece are the same. Now, we're not going to be swapping these. It's completely separate pieces. Now, when we're solving this, we want to make sure that whatever piece we take does not have yellow on it. So if I tried using this piece to finish this step, I won't be able to use it because it has yellow on it. Whatever piece I use can't have yellow, so it can't be this piece, cannot be this piece, it can be this piece, can be this piece, it can be this piece, can't be this piece, and it can be this piece. Now, I got pretty unlucky with my solve, but yours might look something different. I'll show you guys all of the cases. So starting up with the easiest one, which is this one, where you have the bottom color and the center piece color same. So what we want to do in this situation where this is like this, I don't know how to describe it. The edge, bottom, and the center is the same color. There we go. Now what we want to do in this situation is look at the top color right here. So it's blue, and then we'll find where blue is. So it's right here. So this is where red is, and this is blue. Now we want to move it away, again, away from the top color. So this is, the top color is blue, and this is blue, so we want to move it away from blue. Now here is where I'm going to teach you guys the second algorithm. First algorithm was right up. This algorithm is left up. That's simple. So it's just pretty much that algorithm opposite. So left up, top right, left down, top left. And that's what we're going to do. So now, when you're solving the second layer, you only want to do that once. You don't want to do it more than once, no matter what happens. Here it is again. This is what it was like. I look at the top color, and I move it away. So blue, this is blue. I move it away from blue. I do my left-hand algorithm once, which is left up, top right, left down, and top left. And then I rotate the cube towards the right, so like this. So if I'm holding it like this, I want to rotate it to the right. Make sense? And then I'm going to do my right hand algorithm once, only once. So right up, top left, right down, and top right. And now you can see that the right piece is in the right spot. So this side is pretty much done now. As you can see, there's the red edge with the red center, the blue edge with the blue center, the blue, red, and white corner, and the red and blue edge in this perfect spot. Next, we're going to see what to do in this scenario where the edge is already inserted, but it's the wrong edge. So in order to do what we do in this is we do pretty much the same thing, except we're not inserting any specific edge. I can just use any one. So if I want, I can put this green and yellow one in. It doesn't matter which one you put in. I usually in this case just don't even look at any edge, and I just go for the algorithm. It doesn't matter if you do that, and I recommend doing that. So here you have it, and we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to do it with the right hand because it's towards the right. So we're going to do a right hand algorithm first because this is on the right side, and then we're going to rotate it left and then do our left hand algorithm. So here we go. Right up, top left, right down, top right, And now we're going to rotate it to the left, because this time we started with our right hand algorithm. So we're doing the opposite of what we did last time. Left up, top right, left down, top left. And as you can see now, that original piece, which was right here, green and orange, is not in there anymore. It's another piece. So now we can just work with this piece. So this is green and orange. Here is green and orange. Orange is on top. We move it away from orange. And this time we're doing a right-hand algorithm because we want to insert the piece on the right. So right-hand algorithm first. Then we rotate it to the left because we did our right-hand algorithm first. And then we do our left-hand algorithm once. And now we have the piece inserted. Now you want to do that for all of the remaining pieces. So let's just say I choose, this piece right here. Green and red. I find the green centerpiece, which is right here. Find the red right here. I move it away from red. And this time, since it's on the left side, I need to do the left-hand algorithm first. If it was on the right side, I would do the right-hand algorithm first. Now the piece needs to be inserted in the left side. So left up, top right, left down, top left, rotate the cube to the right, and do the right-hand algorithm once, and then that piece is going to be inserted. Last piece is right here. It is blue and orange. This is blue, but we need orange centerpiece. And now this is top piece is blue, and this centerpiece is blue. So move it away, and since this time we're doing the piece needs to be inserted on the right, we will do our right-hand algorithm first. R U prime U prime. That's just a cube notation, so don't worry about that. And then we do our left-hand algorithm after we rotate the cube left. And there you go. The second layer is completely solved if you did all those steps. So, top layer, you can end up with 4 cases here. This is one of the cases. Another one of the cases. Here is another one of the cases. Oh my god, I can't get it. There we go. Just a straight line. And then the last case is just a dot. Now, the algorithm is still the same for all of them. And the first algorithm, which was the right-hand algorithm, is still going to be able to be used. We'll just add one more step to that. So let's start off with the dot. Let's say we have a dot now. And what do? We want to get, remember, we want to get this cross on the top. So just the same way we got on the bottom, this is the first cross, we get the cross on the top this time. So only difference this time is instead of just going and doing the right-hand algorithm, what we're going to do instead is we're going to move this front face to the right or to the right. Like that. That's it. That's literally the only difference. And then we do our right-hand algorithm. And then we rotate the front face back to the left. And now as you can see, none of these pieces got messed up. But we now have a L instead of a dot. Now, what do we do with an L? So, with an L, there's 2 ways you can go about this. And I'm going to show you the easier and obviously more memorable way. You do the same thing. You make sure the L is facing, like this. Like this. And then you again just do that same exact thing where you move the front to the left, do your right-hand algorithm, and then bring the front back to the right. And there you go. Now you have a line. Now, with this line, what you want to do is the same exact thing. So you can see why some of these cases are luckier than others. If you get that dot, you have to do that same algorithm 3 times before reaching your desired point. So now if it's the line, we're going to do the same thing. Front goes to the bottom or to the left, whichever way you want it. It's always just going to do this. Just look. There we go. Then we're going to do our right-hand algorithm. Remember, right up, top left, right down, top right. And then I'm going to reverse the first move we did, which was that F move, front move. And as you can see, none of these pieces have been altered, but we now have a plus sign or an X on the top layer. Again, it doesn't matter if you have any pieces here or however many pieces you have here. it's going to be addressed in the next step. So the link to the next part will be in the description below, and in that part I'm going to be telling you guys how to finish the cube. So check that out.